Greetings and Om Shanti to you. Welcome. Sacred Sexual Healing Goddess here at the beautiful Vanderbilt Beach in Naples, Florida. Gorgeous. Yes. Here to talk a little bit briefly, a little intro into my purpose, my passions, sacred sexuality, healing our sexuality as a collective on this planet. Everything begins with self, so this is a commitment for me to heal my own sexuality, my experiences, ways that I have been out of touch and disconnected with the sacred union within myself. I want to walk a little bit.
No, just go.
Okay.
I'm here.
So, with sacred sexual healing, what is sacred sexual healing? Well, sacred sexuality is life force energy. So sex is sacred energy exchange. That is the acronym for sex. Our sexuality is all about energy exchange, divine energy, creative life force energy. That is what sex is. We are all here as a result of sex. Everything around us is sexuality. Sexuality, love is always in the making. Everything that we do, it's a union of a masculine and a feminine energy. There's some type of creation that is happening. So love is always in the making. Sex is always happening. Something as simple as breathing. When you inhale, being penetrated, your nostrils, your body, your cells are being penetrated by the creative life force energy, which is prana, which is chi, which is its life. So just in breathing in and out, you are involved in a sacred sexual act. So healing involves a union, an alignment, a harmony with all of the ways that we are intercoursing in our lives every single day. A lot of people think that sex has to happen between two bodies, penis and vagina, vagina and vagina, penis and penis, whatever your sexual preferences are. But you are in your own way, in your own whole complete way, you are a sacred sexual act. You are a creative being. You are creating. Every time you have a thought, every time you speak a word, you are penetrating the ethers, you are penetrating the atmosphere with your thought. You are sending out a frequency. You are penetrating, you are transmitting, you are communicating. Communication is a sexual act. We are intercoursing every time we engage in any activity. So you don't have to have someone else to have sex. You can have sex with yourself, and it's not even about a physical masturbation. But even that word masturbation, I love that word because everyone, we're here to master ourselves. We're here to master all that we are. We are earth, air, fire, and water. So we are the masters of our universe, literally. We were here created to have dominion. And dominion is not about dominating anything outside of yourself. It's about self-mastery. So even that word masturbation, when I think of bation, it's like a celebration. It's something that, you know, when you master, it's you mastering yourself. So a lot of people focus on masturbation where it's just to have an orgasm, and that's wonderful, that's great. But when you think about it in an expanded mind, you realize that it is not limited, it's not restricted to just two physical bodies. It's not restricted to just your earth body, your physical body. Your sexuality is everything. It's your thoughts, It's your words, it's your deeds, it's how you connect to someone else, how you join someone else, how someone joins you, through your communication, verbal and non-verbal. So, as Sacred Sexual Healing Goddess, this is what I'm passionate about, sharing with you, really expanding people's minds and their hearts to embrace our sexuality. It's interesting that people are still very, very much afraid to talk about sex. They're very much afraid to communicate about sex. But everybody loves sex. Everybody is a product of sex. But nobody wants to talk about it. Not only do people not want to talk about it, they want to shame ones who do talk about it, or who are freely expressing their sexuality and who are celebrating their sexuality. For me to celebrate my sexuality is synonymous with me celebrating my life. My mother and father came together in love to create me. That is a sacred act. I celebrate that. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to hide. It's nothing to not talk about in front of your children. Your children are a product of your sexuality. You want to teach your children about sexuality, the sacredness of sexuality, when they're in your womb. Even before the seed is planted, your consciousness as a man, when you have sex with a woman, your consciousness, even when you have that ejaculation and that seed is your thought. That seed is your thought. The woman's womb, that baby is in the womb. That's the entire environment that this new soul will be designed in. So you want to be having divine designs. We are made to be fruitful and multiply. So I always say 1 + 1 makes 3. A lot of people don't know math. We say, they teach you in school 1 + 1 = 2. 1 + 1 makes 3.
Break that down.
1 + 1 makes 3, because when 1 and 1 come together, we are creating something. Something is being born. A seed is being planted. We are creating a third. And that's in the Divine 9, that 3, that Trinity. 1 + 1 makes 3 all the time. So
a new union.
Yeah, it's a new creation.
Yep.
That's why we come together. A lot of people, when I hear the word together, when I speak the word together, that word is spelled T-O-G-E-T-H-E-R. Another way, the way I spell it is when 1 + 1 come together, T-W-O-G-A-T-H-E-R. That means we're coming together to gather. So what are we gathering? What are we gathering? When two come together, we're gathering to create a third. So we're gathering all that we are, which is earth, air, fire, and water. All of the elements that we are to master. And the way to do that is through our sexuality. Too much suppression of our sexuality. We have to be free. We have to really free ourselves. And this is how we are really truly going to tap into and rise into our power, our creative power. Because we all want to create this beautiful bliss on earth. We want to return to this paradise on earth. That can only happen through your sexuality. And that can only happen through freedom in expressing your sexuality. No suppression, no repression, no depression.
I had to get that on camera real quick.
And celebrate your sexuality. So this is just basic, just, you know, sharing with you in this moment while we're here. Look at this beauty. Look at that. Look at that.
That orangeness. It is circle.
Look at
it's
what
like a swirl.
The sky and the sun have come together and created all this beautiful skyscape that we see. You know, sex is always happening. Love is always in the making. 1 + 1 makes 3. So what are you coming together to create? Are you using your sexuality in the most sacred way, in the most creative way, in the most responsible way? Are you communicating love? Are you communicating truth and beauty? Are you communicating something that is going to benefit everyone that is connected to you and that you touch? 1 plus 1 makes 3. So we are to be fruitful and multiply. And so we must multiply the love. And if it's not about love, then I don't want it. So Sacred Sexual Healing Goddess here, thank you so much for your attention. Thank you for intercoursing with me. Thank you for allowing me to penetrate you. Thank you for being a receptive, open womb for me to plant my seed in your mind and your heart and have sacred energy exchange with you. I appreciate you. I love you. Shanti Om. Peace.